Big up the mandem. Pitch picks might have a name change, but we're back. It's me, Za, Miresh, the rest of the crew not here. We've had the summer off. We're ready to go. The season starts this week. Some programming notes. We are going to start releasing one episode a week on Mondays. We're going to record Sundays after the final games are over, and then we're ready to go. I can't wait for the season. This week has been incredible. It's been a very stressful summer for Forest.
Peaceful summer.
Peaceful. Yeah, the boys have been in peace times, and I'm glad those are over. The white flags are away. The guns are out. We're ready to go. Zaz dancing over there. Miresh has this cocky shit-eating grin.
No, I'm just here.
You're just here. You're just ready to go.
Yeah.
I think you're excited. I think that
it's the early season delusion for me. Every year, it's like,
Did you feel this last year?
Yes, every season. I'm like, fuck, we're going to do it. 21's coming home, boys.
Okay. All right.
And then about 2 games in, I'm like, I hate this game. I never want to watch it again.
Well, it might be.
Why do we do this to
ourselves? Might be 1 game in this year.
No.
Starting with Arsenal.
They don't win at Old Trafford.
Okay.
Best result for them is a draw.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's. Why don't we start with you? Because you had a massive, massive summer. After a year where Ratcliffe is out there saying we don't have any money, we're going to be bankrupt.
Smoke and mirrors, baby.
Yeah, apparently.
Smoke and mirrors.
Apparently. Sign
Tell
everybody.
the lunch ladies, fuck off. We got Embuemo. Oh, you guys, you got to fire everybody. Yeah, because we got fucking Embuemo, we got Cunha, we got Shesko, and I'm a believer. He might not come this window, but he'll come next summer.
He's not coming this window.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yeah, this is Zaz news. This is the
it
same guy that's been telling me that Eze's not going to go to Tottenham. Eze's going to Tottenham.
It's collapsed. It's not even me. Chief.
Yeah, it's Ornstein, Fabrizio. They're all saying Belieba's staying.
You think I'm a hater?
We'll see.
But who needs him if you got Manu, right? I mean, I thought he was the golden boy.
The pivot, the dream pivot is him and Belieба.
Yeah,
that midfield feeds generations.
That would be a great midfield.
Yes, that's the ideal. And the problem is if Belieba has a great season, if they were already considering maybe 115 million.
Yeah, which he will.
What is his price next year? Is it 150? Who's going to only Real Madrid can afford, City can afford that.
It's going to be Declan Rice numbers.
No, Declan was 100, right? Or 120?
105.
105.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so he would, if they evaluate him after last season at 115, he will be priced out of the Premier League for next season.
Probably. But you got to be feeling good.
I still like the 3. We have a brand new front 3.
Yeah, rate your window.
I'd give it like an 8, 8.1.
What's missing?
Okay, let's
another midfielder and a goalkeeper.
Down on that
a 10 would have been another midfielder who can move the ball from coast to coast, like Belieba, and then a goalkeeper who, you know what?
Window's not over.
I don't think we're getting Donnarumma. I think he's linked to City more so than us. But we'll see what Onana does this year.
Edison is going to Galatasaray.
Is it that official? I heard that as well. I heard that they were going to buy him, and then that would open up the doors for City to get Donnarumma. But it's greed. It's greed. They have Trafford. They bought Trafford, stole him off Newcastle earlier this window. But yeah, overall, I think United's window 8.1. Again, goalkeeper and a midfielder. Make that a 10.
They had a buyback clause on him. He was there. He was the under 21 guy.
Who, Trafford?
Yeah. Was it a loan to Burnley or they sold him?
They bought him back.
So it was a sale with a buyback clause.
Correct.
To thing, but so 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8.
Sesko,
I think he's 22. And he had half the Harry Kane goal tally in the Bundesliga last year.
How much did you guys end up getting fleeced?
Why is it?
Because they tried that bullshit. Brother, 13 goals. 13 goals. He tried to make us pay that idiot, whatever his name is, the Eastern European agent. He tried to make us pay £90 million for 13 goals at Leipzig.
I think we only
That's
paid,
absolute insanity. That's what he wanted from us.
Yeah, we paid 70 because he wanted.
You actually?
Yeah, he wanted United.
You didn't pay. No, you didn't.
70 or 72?
Dude,
couldn't have been higher than 75.
It's not that he wanted United.
He said did you not watch the interview with him and his agent?
That's what you say on camera. The actual reality of the situation is time is running out. He tried to fucking take the piss out of us.
Yeah,
hey,
but okay, well then
we move.
Okay, well then why didn't he go to Newcastle? They
can't buy nobody.
What?
They can't buy nobody. They're an FFP. They're an FFP situation.
But they could just.
They offered him higher wages and offered Leipzig a better fee, and he said no.
He would have. Newcastle would be in a lot better spot if they had him. They would be in a lot better spot with his whole.
They went from
Isak
4-4-2 to 4-4-0. They got nobody up top at the
nobody.
gunman.
I mean, that's the thing, is that they actually have to. They can't just buy. They have to do one in, one out. So that affects their.
But
so,
if the one out is Isak for 150, then you can bring in
Bro, what is FFP? I'm not even trying to
financial
sound like,
financial.
No,
fair play.
I know what it stands
Yeah.
I'll tell
for,
you
but like,
that.
what is
I'll tell you
this
what
in
it is.
PSR?
It's
It doesn't seem to be a rule that I will ever have to worry
I'll
about.
tell
It's
you,
not.
yeah,
It's fucking bullshit.
To keep-
City doesn't have to worry
to keep
about it.
United, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Spurs.
Clear, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way that what Chelsea are doing is like kosher.
Oh, but they sold their women's team for like 400 million or something. They sold a hotel.
Switch to one pocket to the other.
Yeah, it's all financial accounting, a bunch of bullshit. It's PSR is the thing where it's like we're a little bit worried about what Marinakis and Forrest are doing. Let's give them a points deduction. That's really what it's about. And let's limit the small clubs with deep pockets from crashing the party. That's all it is.
Right. So you addressed your attack in Mbeumo. You happy with that?
I like Mbeumo.
And Buemo's awesome.
player.
Statistically, one of the closest players to Salah's caliber we've seen in the Premier League in terms of output over the last few seasons.
There's
That's a statistical fact.
There's a young lad in the N5 by the name of Bukayo Saka that still.
The problem for Saka was you guaranteed him as many Ballon d'Ors as Cristiano Ronaldo in his career. He missed out at
He
times.
said he's as good as.
He missed out on one last season.
He's 23.
And Buemo did have
How many
20 last year. He had 27 goal contributions.
Saka had what? How many did Saka have? Like 20.
Saka is always hurt, so it's hard to know. But
He's one more
you see,
hamstring away from.
We're injury
like-
shaming here now, huh?
Yeah.
We're injury shaming here now.
like,
I am
you
the one
can't
always
deny,
accused.
You can't deny Mbuemo's.
I am the one
awesome.
always accused. So Saka, I can't do math. 12 plus 13 is what?
25.
25. I'll take
Yeah,
that.
Saka's
I'll take
really
that.
good.
No, I'll take
But Saka's also playing for Arsenal. He was playing for
that. Actually is a very valid.
Brentford. So
Your defense, you're fine with that? Your keeper, what's Onana? Onana's going to be starting in Gates?
You came at me about the defense privately the other day, and I think defensively we're solid. We've got De Ligt, we've got Maguire, we've got Yoro, we've got Heaven, Dorgu. Ahmad's going to be playing in the right wing back, but Luke Shaw can then play as a left center back. We're deep there, and we got rid of the Lindelof. He was awful. And we've got a solid rotation. We've got Martinez. I haven't even said Lissandro. We have a solid rotation to fill that 3. The wing back, we've got Dorgu. Mazraoui can play there. Shaw can also play there. On the right, we've got Ahmad and Dallo. We've got a bunch of players that can play everywhere now. And we only play one time a week.
I'm a believer. I am a believer in United this year.
Sure, I don't know.
I've been saying for a long time,
You're
break
including
this
Shaw
shit.
on your depth chart.
Yeah, because he's going to play left center back.
You're
Brother, I met him at open practice. Me and Luke were chopping it up about the best food spots in Chicago.
Of course he will.
Yeah,
Of course he's interested in where the beef is, where the beef and the deep dish. Of course, that fat ass. He wants to know where all the fucking good beef is.
Oh, it's like
All right. Well, all you did was get your striker and Madueke. So how
I know, and look at him. He put on his Noni headband. That's how big of a fan he is. He's already sipping for
Actually,
Madueke.
I like him. He's gonna prove you fools wrong. You guys want to laugh?
us fools?
Yeah,
Us
you're
fools?
laughing. You're the ones laughing. You're the ones laughing.
I was laughing at that joke,
laughing
which
at
was
Madueke.
funny. But your whole fan base had a meltdown when you signed him.
I mean, because you know how they do. The
Chelsea
internet boys.
buys your good players. You never buy anything good from them.
The internet boys. I mean, it's looking like that trend is somewhat. If we're honestly going to be fair, people don't like who Havertz is, but it's looking like that trend is kind of now somewhat shifting. Because I mean, the signings of Havertz and Jorginho, you can argue against, and those are probably our most recent. But Madueke comes in. I mean, he was more of a shock. It was more of a shock.
You're forgetting a big one, dude.
Who?
Sterling.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, even the circumstances. Edu himself came out as like, we weren't even trying to do this, but we kind of did. That one doesn't count. We just.
What do you mean it doesn't
Doesn't
count?
count. Doesn't count.
He didn't do shit. What the fuck did he?
Well, I'm just
nothing.
saying, towards the argument that you buy their shit players,
Listen,
it's not helpful.
That one was stupidity from Edu and Arteta and whoever panicked. But Madueke, I'm hopeful. It's Arteta says he likes his qualities. The running, our left side looked a little bit better with him playing there when he played this last game against Bilbao when he came on for Martinelli. There was actually service coming from that side, not just running into the the advertising boards at the back, just running the ball into there, what Martinelli does with his head down. But yeah, no. Window wise, where I will give it so far, I'll give it a 7.5. We did try address an issue that we had in the goals in Gyökeres. Arteta wanted Sesko. You guys probably heard about that saga. He tried to fleece us. Berta moved the other direction. And then he ended up at Man United. Everyone's screaming for a left winger. Our left side isn't working. We just got a glimpse of Madueke for 30 minutes, so who knows if he is the long-term solution. Of course,
is it Eze?
That's the thing. So of course the one people like, is Eberechi Eze. They've seen him play for Palace, lifted the trophy and all that. And once he mentioned that he's an Arsenal fan, he was in our academy back when he was 14 and stuff. He mentioned once word came out that he that he would be interested in coming back. I mean, the fan base went into a frenzy, but who knows what's going to happen with that. Palace is trying to get as much money as they can. They have to sell because of FFP. They're selling Gahey.
Bro, they fire-sold Gahey, didn't they?
Yeah, they were squeezed.
Is he gone officially?
They have to sell.
No, actually, Liverpool signed the Italian kid
But
instead.
but he's still gonna get
Gahey's going.
Which means, is Konate off to Madrid? I don't think they need to get that deep there.
No, they do because
Van Dijk might go.
That's what I'm saying. If one of them two gets, if you think about it, if one of them two gets injured, you're on to Joe Gomez. First game of the season, one of their starting center backs get injured. The drastic drop is crazy for the next 37. So that's why they're going after Gahey for that insurance. It's like our situation. If our drops and our center backs ain't as bad as their thing, which is their weakness. But yeah, so we addressed the goals. In Gyökeres, I'm not even going to pretend and say I watch week in, week out Portugal and this. Do I prefer Sesko? Do I prefer thing? I'll let the scouts do whatever they do, watching them play for their team. Now they're Arsenal players, whoever's there. Whoever was going to be there, Sesko or Gyökeres, I was going to expect the same thing from either or. So I'm looking 25 to 30 goals would be perfect. Realistically, anything above 20.
30 goals?
That would be perfect. Perfect world.
Okay.
Realistically, anything above 20, because it's a new player, new system and all that, anything above 20 would be good if we're going to be realistic. So that means, Havertz also has to chip in a lot because we need output from that position. But address that. The midfield, Gordon Zubimendi, he looks like he's unbelievable. I was a big Partey guy on the football pitch.
Say it again, clip
as a
it.
player. I was a big Partey guy football pitch. He was very good at progressing the ball. I thought we should have tried. I mean, of course, with what's happening off the field, we couldn't extend and all that. But if we could have, I thought it was going to be a big drop. But Zubimendi, I was worried about the physical aspect of him. The guy is so smart defensively. It looks like his positioning is great. So not missing much there. Norgard, squad player. And then defensively, we got the guy. I haven't seen much of him. I've only seen one game when he's coming for 30 minutes, Mosquera. And yeah, I'm hoping the one I think our key players for me, this season, if you ask me, our key players that I am going to star and circle and say they're going to have big seasons for us, it's not your usual starting guys. I think Calafiori is going to be massive. If he can stay fit, he will be massive key for us this season. I think Mikel Merino is going to contribute big time this season too. Them two are my guys to watch. Player of the season for us. It's going to be between Saka and Havertz. If you ask me, Saka and Havertz, then probably one of the defenders. But I think our offense is going to kick up a bit more. So it's probably going to come from that part of the field. Saka, Havertz, player of the season. And I genuinely think, because of our depth and all, people are going to say I'm deluded and all. It might be part of it, but I genuinely think, again, I told you, Liverpool, Van Dijk or Konate gets injured on day one. That's 37
that's the same
games
thing for you. It's the same thing.
If the drop off from Saliba, Gabriel to who do we have as backups? We have Mosquera, we have Ben White, we have Calafiori, we have Kivior. You guys saw him last season when he came in.
but
it's not as drastic.
Kivior was instrumental against PSG, no?
Yeah, it's not as drastic.
Yeah,
It's
but if your hopes of winning the title are on Van Dijk having a catastrophic injury.
No. It's not on that. I'm just saying I'm comparing squad depth.
Bro, you don't even got to worry about fucking Van Dijk. I
It's
don't
not- I
think the
think
ball's
it's
going to
an
be
aging-
back there.
Yeah,
I don't think the ball's going to be back there. And by the way, they now have a second world class caliber keeper back there.
honestly,
that
I
they
think-
signed a whole fucking year ago that we forgot about.
Who?
The
forgot.
Georgian guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
The keeper?
insane.
Yeah.
Mamar Shadavelli or
Yeah,
something.
he's like 22 or whatever.
He's
Yeah.
going to be the next Allison. Like he's going to carry the boats home for the next couple generations.
We'll see. I don't think Salah's gonna have as crazy of a season,
Bro.
as he did last. Bro, you've just won a title. The motivation to we've only seen it like with City, where they can keep that motivation levels up at that high, and they did that. They did it that way because they kept rotating, freshening their squad. They were bringing in new guys, their wingers.
Yeah,
There
got Verts, they got
Liverpool.
Kirkez. Like
Liverpool has sat there for years and watched in the Premier League era United and City dominate the league. They have sat there and beated their chests, pounded their drums, saying, "We've won the most. We're up there with United. We're the biggest club in England." And now they have an opportunity to put the foot on the gas and win some titles in the Premier League era. They're going to go out and do that. I don't care what you say about the motivation. The motivation is there. They just won the league and added Florian Wirtz, Ekitike. They could add Isak.
yeah, dude.
Bro, I don't think you are understanding how fucking scary that is.
Defensively, their
Defensively,
defensive depth.
If Van
their
Dijk goes and
defensive
wins if they win a third, fourth, fifth Premier League with him, the conversation starts to get, he might be the best defender in the history of the Premier League. I don't want to have it, but if they go and win a three-peat, if they go win
Champions League.
Let's relax. It's only the first one. They just won their first one, and we're talking.
Yeah.
they won one and added.
We're talking three-peat already.
I'm saying they won one, didn't lose Salah. They didn't lose Van Dijk. All they lost was Trent, who we all laugh at on the show.
Yeah, and they replace him.
And they replaced him with Kirkez.
Kirkez is going to play
on
left.
the left. Can Frimpong defend?
I forgot about Frimpong.
Can he
Holy shit, they
defend?
had the craziest. They probably had maybe a 9.5.
Can he defend?
window.
Did they just
It
replace a
doesn't-
Trent with a Trent? He
That's
can't pass like Trent. I can tell you.
Because Wirtz can play the midfield role and pass like Trent.
Yeah.
We'll see. I hear what you're saying, and you are right. Their attack is crazy. They have the best attack in the league. Their attack is crazy. I think where their weakness and over the season, with the season's fatigue, they are going to. They went last season with no injuries whatsoever. That doesn't happen. That's very rare. This
I think
season,
their eyes.
I think it's going to catch up.
Their eyes are on a treble this
fatigue-wise.
season. I think treble is a standard for them
I
this
think so,
season.
too.
If they're doing that, I don't think they have a deep enough squad at the back.
What are you saying? They added that Italian kid. They could go out and get Gahey.
Yeah.
And they have Konate. Assuming Konate doesn't leave, they have Konate, Van Dijk, this Italian kid, Joe Gomez is still there. They've got Gahey.
They got enough considering they're not going to have to.
They're
do much.
decent, but
They're not going to have to defend much.
have
They
you
are
seen-
going to hold the ball and choke teams.
All right, we'll see. I mean, I
So should-
Ekitike looks solid.
Yeah,
He's a monster.
they again defensively.
Yeah,
is
dude, he
where
looks fucking
their
great,
defensive
He looks
depth-
crazy. They don't
No, I
need
get it.
Isak.
I get it. You score goals, but you also have to defend your goal.
The
also
only
have to
loss
defend your
that
goal.
they lost Diaz.
Defensively is where Liverpool will be found out.
I think that's possible with Frimpong. Like I do-
Aging defense, and I mean they're not that great defensively. The Frimpong can't defend.
Yeah, sure.
It's you swapped in a Trent for a Trent.
I know. And what they were fine.
So
with
we'll
that.
see. 38. I mean, they did it. They defended good enough. They weren't the best defensively. They defended good enough to win them the title last year. 38 to a 38.
They won
game
it
season.
with ease.
Yeah, through a 38 game season. Let's see if they
Yeah.
can do. They can be good enough defensively.
Where do we want to go next? Do we want to go?
I mean,
No,
well,
no, we know
I'll-
exactly where we're going.
what's your grade on
know
on Liverpool's window?
Liverpool they have it at 9, and then if
I would say 9.5. If
And-
they get Gahey, it's a 10.
well, I'm giving I gave them a 9, so they have room to add Gahey and Isak.
And they got 86 over 80 million for Luis Diaz.
They just got 25 million for Ben Doak.
That's what.
And they got
they're
what
selling
50?
it.
They got 50 for Nunez.
Yeah.
Dude,
They-
and also
they're
people-
selling is-
People are like, how are they spending this money? They didn't spend for years.
True.
Yeah.
Gravenberch, McAllister still there. Like they're fucking loaded. So they're scary. Like I don't
They're
know what.
very as a Manchester United fan. This is scary times.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to go on a run of dominance in this league that we haven't seen since Manchester United.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that
He can't.
I don't want to say these things, but someone's got to be the realist.
No, I don't.
I don't. I'll let you be the
I get
Lululand.
it. I get it. It's again aging. The stars, they're aging. They're at the end of their.
But it's also like,
how old is Salah? Salah's 31. Van Dijk is 30 something.
yes, but so those are still their two best players.
Yeah.
But like their life is going to be easier,
Dude.
with Ekitike.
Za, when you say what the fuck is going on outside? By
There's
the way?
construction in the office. Yeah.
Reconstructing the office.
When you say 31, 31's not like me 30 years old.
Right.
In my shape. You see what Salah looks like?
Yeah.
Bro is shredded.
Yeah.
He's going to be just.
He's going to be fine.
Yeah. No. But he's still 31. He's playing against 18-year-olds that are also shredded.
But they don't have the talent or the level. They've never won
the
golden
brain.
boots. They've never won
He saw like
leagues. He knows what it takes to win a league. Champions
Let's
League.
say that they slip a little
Can't believe I
Okay.
played the defender.
because of age. Those two specifically, they're going to be just fine. Even if those two don't have like the season they had last year, they're still going to be the best team in the league.
All right, we'll see. I don't
Yeah.
think so. Enough. I know that I can already see you guys. Oh, he's delusional and all that. I know. I don't even.
I think you're grasping at straws because you know they're a runaway train.
No, I actually don't think they're gonna.
And you know you need
Again,
a trophy.
I told you my reasoning. Their defensive depth is just not good enough. They literally one injury. They're 2 injuries away from crisis. If they get 2 injuries in that back line,
most
over.
teams are 2 injuries away from crisis.
we ain't.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
You're Saka away.
You pick. So and no, or in the front maybe, but defensively we ain't. You pick your 2. We have 2 guys to come back in.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Chief.
I think they're fine.
Marinakis.
But before we get there, I just want to touch because we do have a lot of Chelsea fans who write into the show and talk about their window. Unfortunately, I don't have enough paper or Google Sheets in front of me to highlight every single incoming outgoing from that club. I will say they what? Who
did they get?
Who are the they have
João Pedro,
João Pedro who looks
Jamie Gittins,
João Pedro and Liam Delap,
and Liam.
and they
Delap.
still have Jackson on the
Rikers.
books.
Yep.
They Estevao's coming.
Yep.
He looks solid.
Mm-hmm.
He's already scored for them.
How did he played well in the Club World Cup, right?
No,
What
and-
I was reading.
yes, and then maybe not
I
there,
didn't
but in their
see it.
friendlies, Ethan Camps has been texting me about him. Delap looked good in the first couple World
Delap's
Cup games.
good,
Then
yeah.
Pedro comes in and he basically wins them the thing.
Yeah. So I mean, they're loaded. Like they
did lose Levi Colwill for season, most likely with
Yeah.
the ACL.
Mm-hmm.
Get well soon. We don't root for injury.
Oh shit! Cole got an ACL injury on preseason.
Yes, I believe in practice maybe.
Oh.
But they still have a pretty good back line, I think.
Yeah, I think they're going to be.
They're so deep in every position. They're still trying to push for Garnacho and Xavi Simons.
Yep.
Simons, but yeah, it's I think
They
if
brought in more young
Liverpool
kids,
slip
too.
up, watch out for the Blues.
They are not a football club. They are a private equity firm disguised as a football club.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
The players are assets that they're trading cards. Like how you roll. I buy this one, it gains value. I think they don't even those guys aren't known by name. They're by numbers.
They're meat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is I don't know why.
They're a dangerous looking team though.
They're
I don't
dangerous.
get why any young player. I guess the money aspect of
The
it.
money.
But it's like why?
Why would
You
you?
get to go-
there?
you get
Why
to
would
go
you
live
sign
in
somewhere
London.
to
Yeah,
not
they've got
play?
like 30. They've got like 40 guys.
Yeah, but you get to go live in the posh part of London.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The money aspect.
You get to be associated with Chelsea, and then if you don't find a home there, they're gonna go sell you, and you're
move
gonna
you
go
out.
find a home somewhere.
They're good
And
at they're good at finding loans and all that for their players.
You will
They
get games.
call up Arsenal. Be like, we got a guy
Yep,
for
they
you.
do.
Yeah, we got a bum for you.
They do.
He's not good enough for us, but you guys
Yeah.
can use him.
And then, by the way, give us your good guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean this is what Kroenke's done to me. You guys are 10,000% correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's touch on the Nottingham Forest late window charge.
Illusion.
We had an early window charge. Then we built a fortress around Morgan Gibbs-White, and now we're reloading. We're
Can I-
going away.
What, by
Can I ask
by
for-
fortress, do you mean a jail cell to keep him in?
Whatever
because
it
you
takes.
prevented him from going
Whatever
to where
it
he
takes.
wanted to go?
He didn't
I
want to
know-
go there. He signed a new contract.
I
He
know
didn't
I'll
wanna go
never.
there.
I know I'll never get this from these guys because I'm an Arsenal fan and they hate me. Well, they don't hate me personally. They hate Arsenal fans for being Arsenal
Yeah.
fans and all that. But can I ask for one thing and one thing only? Judge, jury, executioner. I'm looking at you. Can I ask for fairness? Can I ask for fairness in the judgment of the delusion levels? You guys kill me every single time I open my mouth talking about Arsenal and you say I'm deluded. Now, right, this man is about to talk about Forest. I want you to judge him as fairly as you would judge me.
Judge
Floor
me.
is yours.
Unfortunately, Chief has a big following, and a lot, I would say like 50% of the people who watch the show are Forest fans.
But
Unfortunately, your following of Arsenal fans don't care what you say. They like him.
That is true.
and you said I was delusional all year last year. All they did was qualify for Europe. So the team that all the analysts, there's a great like 3-minute video of all the analysts saying how Forest is going to get relegated. Forest is going to get relegated. And it was like, absolutely not. We needed to clean up set pieces. We got Milenkovic. We needed a few things to go our way, a full year Nuno, and boom, we took off. We were the story of the season that fell just a little bit short of Champions League. Ran out of gas because we didn't have any depth. Now we got depth. Now here comes James.
You lost Alanga.
Yeah, but you have Ndoye. They're getting Bakwa. They have Omari.
What are these names?
You know, Dan Ndoye club record signing from Bologna. He's
From Bologna.
yeah, they were champions.
Where did they finish last season?
Bologna?
Yeah.
Let's look where Bologna was because I'm pretty sure they're.
They gave us. Wait, hold on. Why are you laughing? You just picked. You picked Xerxes off of them.
Yeah.
Why is he laughing?
And that's why I'm laughing.
Xerxes.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Josh.
Bologna finished
I
fifth.
got your signature right here, my guy.
Bologna finished fifth. So they're a quality team. He's a first choice player for Switzerland too. Like you scoffed at Alanga. I don't think you're in a position to scoff. You threw Alanga away.
I knew he was a good player.
Oh yeah, sure you did.
Yeah.
You were crying.
That's the problem is if I was in the scouting department,
You would have kept Alanga.
talent development.
Look,
I would've-
Alanga was a huge piece. I love Alanga. I wish he was still here. It wasn't in the cards. They got him off the top of United.
you said he was never going to leave.
I am sad that he left. If they had made Champions League, he probably doesn't leave.
So what? I got a question. What happens when Chris Wood doesn't have a freak season?
I'm so glad.
Why did you steal my question?
I'm so glad you
God
asked.
damn it!
I'm so glad you asked because they signed 2 other strikers.
Oh,
They got the Brazil number 9.
the Brazil team that crumbles in the World Cup.
If you think that a Brazil number 9 is like nothing,
Okay, so the last
who
number
they
9 was Richarlison.
Igor.
yeah, he was a good player for Everton. Was he not? Was he not?
It's always a shit house, man.
Yeah, but they got Igor Jesus. They just signed Calimundo, who is a French under-21 international. You guys will probably be trying to sign these 2 next year. That's how it's going to go. When your guys and your big-ticket guys flame out, you'll be knocking on Forest or Marinakis will tell you to kick rocks. But they've added depth around Chris Wood. That was a problem at the end of last year. He had to go play for fucking New Zealand, and when he came back, he just wasn't the same. He picked up an injury in that international game, and he just wasn't the same after that. And the only other striker they had was Taiwo, who also was constantly injured. Now Taiwo is the 4th string guy. So they have 2 other strikers who play differently than Chris Wood. They look impressive, and I am a believer in Marinakis and his group. If Marinakis says this guy is good, guess what? He's fucking good.
Honest prediction, I think you guys regress
To what?
13th.
Then I'm gonna make.
Is that crazy, Zach?
I'm gonna make you.
You said it.
I'm gonna.
But is it crazy?
But like,
I was gonna say the same thing, similar things, but you said it, not me.
I think
that's
I think
brand ID. That's like you guys are like, oh, this is like a little champion.
this is not brand
Team
ID.
from
I think
Bro,
you
that
had
was
your
a
fairy
freak
tale season.
from Chris Wood. Chris Wood is not scoring 20 this season.
We're building on that. Yeah, sure. And so Wood gets, I don't know, 12 to 14. The goals are going to come from other places. They're a much deeper, better squad this year on paper than they were last year. Jota Silva was a key sub for them. He is on his way out. Ramon Sosa, he's never going to play in the Premier League again. Like we needed more attacking options. They went out and got it. Like James McAtee, like City insisted on having all these buyback clauses so they don't get Cole Palmered again. So they have like a lot of talent. Omari Hutchinson, who was
I'll say he's a quality signing. He's from your academy now.
Yeah, that's the one that we got rid for free to Chelsea. Then they were able to spin him for 30 mil the next season to Ipswich. That was
still not helping your case of them buying you.
Yeah, and he had a nice year for Ipswich, but like he's not gonna. He'll start like cup games for us. Like he's a bench option.
Who?
Hutchinson.
Nah.
No. He's a starter.
Push.
He was a prem-proven starter.
You'll push. Who's on your right? Who's on your right?
That's Ndoye.
You'll push him.
Ndoye was just a club record signing. Honestly, I don't care. Whoever is in that spot, I don't care. But the fact that they have Callum Hudson-Odoi, they have 3 quality strikers. They have Morgan Gibbs-White, who Spurs tried their best to steal, and we said,
but now he got his paycheck. Does he try as
hard?
hard?
You think that's what I was about to say?
Does he try as hard? He's trying for the England World Cup spot.
You forced him.
He wants to be there.
He's a captive. He wanted to be at Spurs.
He's a captain.
Yeah, he's captain.
He's a captain.
Captive.
Captain.
Are you not worried that there's going to be a drop of form from Morgan Gibbs-White because he doesn't want to be there?
No, I'm not worried about that.
Marinakis locked him
in a year where he's
no
trying
food, no
to
water.
Get into England's World Cup team. You think Morgan Gibbs-White's going to take his foot off the gas? And that's not in his nature either. Like Gibbs-White, he's a dog. Like he's going to go after it. I think he's going to play a little bit deeper this year. I think he's going to play more of an 8 than a 10. Like they're going to find ways to get all these guys in the action. And you could say like, oh, they're going to slip up. I think that they've got a team that could win Europa League, and I think that they got a team that's going to compete every single week.
Forest.
They're a better team now than they were last year.
That is crazy.
It's not. Do
you think your defense is going to be as good as it was last season?
So
that's what built your that's what built your base.
So the back 5 with Sells, they're all still back. They added the
Ina's there. Who was the right back?
Ina's right. You have him flip. Williams is on the left, Ina's on the right, but then you have Milenkovic and Murillo. It's one of the best back lines in the Premier League.
Yeah, they were the second best behind us.
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah, and our guys had to do more, but yeah, and so I do think that this team, they have everything it takes to at least stay where they are, and I think they'll be. I don't think Marinakis he doesn't accept sliding back.
Yeah, no, and for that reason, Nuno is on my sack watch. He's gonna get the sack.
I don't think he's getting the sack.
I think he's getting the sack.
I mean, Marinakis, I understand why you say that, and it's not like the crazy.
Because if you don't go forward,
it won't happen.
I don't think it'll be performance related. I think it'll be one of those situations where because of their bust up from last season, Marinakis might be looking for a reason and will pull a trigger irrationally. I'm not saying he will fire Nuno.
But like he does have this reputation, and a lot of it is earned. But we went through this with Steve Cooper, where Steve Cooper got him up.
He was getting yelled at in the middle of the pitch by Marinakis. Cooper.
Oh, Cooper's life was terrible with Marinakis. It was way worse, and that was a misunderstanding. It was just a bad look. He was concerned about Taiwo, obviously.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah, it was a misunderstanding. And so no, I think. Because there was a lot of rumors that he was going to sack Cooper, and then Marinakis, and he had a lot, the board wanted Cooper out, all this. Even the first year where they got promoted, and Marinakis sat down and was like, we don't have anybody that's going to come in and be better, so let's all take a breath. We're going to let Cooper ride it out, and then we'll see where we are. And then eventually they made the switch to Nuno, and Nuno's been amazing. So I think that they have everything they need. Forest is going to be more than fine. I think they're trophy hunting this year. They have a squad that's so deep that they can almost have two, you can have a Thursday team and a Sunday team. And I think that's kind of what they're going to do. And I think they're going to be fucking good. And the offense isn't going to just be all Anthony Elanga transition because they have more skill and better players. They got Douglas Luiz spraying balls. They're going to have Morgan Gibbs-White, Elliot Anderson year 2. He's also pushing for the England squad. So this is a deep and dangerous team.
I think my prediction is that you guys are going to make the Carabao Cup final.
Okay.
You will lose that cup final, unfortunately, and Nuno will receive the sack then.
I don't think you don't get sacked for getting to Wembley.
I think that Marinakis has ambition of a trophy this year,
mm-hmm.
and the frustration of not getting it in that attempt will force him to go hot-headed and go crazy.
I think Marinakis has ambition of winning like 2 trophies this year.
And for that, I would tell him to take a seat on the delusional cloud with me and Za.
But but Marinakis isn't in the seats with you guys. He's in the big chair, and he's going to do what it takes. And
that's what's scary. He's delusional in the big chair.
But I just explained to you how.
If me and Za were in the big chair, you know what kind of crazy shit we'd be doing.
Now, look at the end of what's his quote?
If
At the end of the day, we always win. At the end of the day, we always win. And I think he
always win.
He gets what he wants. He comes from Olympiacos, so they do always win. And I think Forest is going to be. I've seen this is a very popular take. Forest can't do it again. Forest is going to slip. It's like the haters are out there. Last year was relegation. They finished 7th. This year they're going to be 14th, 13th, bottom half. I've seen that Gary Neville consider him banned from the stadium again. And
wait, hold on. What's the update on that situation? Is he back? Is he?
I don't know. I hope it's a permanent lifetime ban. Yeah, I don't know.
Is Gary back? Because was it just
he was banned for the end of the year against I can't remember which game it was, but he was supposed.
So what's your table prediction?
I'll say that there will be right there at 7th again with a trophy, one way or another.
I think the thing that helps you is that a lot of those like middle of the park teams did get worse. Like
that's what I'm saying.
But Everton have gotten better.
They have.
I would say Wolves
worse.
West Ham worse.
Bournemouth, whole back
Brentford
line,
worse.
Both very much worse. Fulham didn't do.
Fulham haven't added anybody. Yeah.
So, I think the top. I mean, if Palace loses Eze, like
if they lose Gahey, they're in trouble.
They could lose both.
Yeah.
So then
they are losing both.
They're worse. So it's like when you said Forest is 13th, I was going to challenge you to name 12 teams better than them.
But I think on the flip side, Brighton will still be good.
Yeah.
I think Tottenham
and
United,
rise up. Tottenham, United, and Everton are good.
I think those teams.
You know the biggest
Villa's still going to be around.
But Villa has
Newcastle are still going to be around.
Are they?
Yes.
But they don't. They better go get a striker, and that striker's not going to be as good as Isak. So they have European
defensively,
but they have European football too, and so they're going to have to do the Wednesday Saturday. They're going to slip too.
We'll see. They've got Elanga and Gordon.
Yeah, it's great. Good wingers.
The double Anthony.
Callum Wilson gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4-4-0.
Yeah, it's a 4-4-0. They got nothing up top, and they might go get Wissa, whatever, however you say it. But
that's
Wissa, I think
the biggest regression this season is going to be Brentford.
Yeah. So
they've lost their
manager,
they've lost their midfielder. The 2 biggest regressions this season are going to be Brentford and Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Lost their manager. They lost their captain.
You saw Bournemouth. You guys watched it in Bournemouth.
Yeah, but Clivert didn't play.
They lost their whole. Bournemouth lost their whole back 4.
Yeah.
The one kid went to Madrid. The other kid went to PSG.
The other kid went to Liverpool.
Yeah. They've only got one defender from their back.
Yeah.
Their keeper's gone. Keeper's with us.
Yep. So
literally from their back. Holy shit! They only have one left from their back 5.
Yeah. So
it might be Bournemouth, not Brentford.
No, Bournemouth still. They signed Ben Doak. They still have Clivert. Like they're still going to be Bournemouth will be safe.
So the Brazilian kid,
who? Evan Nilsson up top.
Nilsson.
Yeah, so they're still they'll be solidly safe. But they were kicking around. I think halfway through the year they were in.
Bro, they were like 7. They were like in European spots.
Yeah, and then
they were like 6.
Exactly, and they beat Forest 5-0 around that time, middle of the year, and then
they smoked us.
We were beating everybody.
Smoked us too.
Yeah, they were like
that's
giant
a Saliba red card. They smoked us.
I'm not worried about the bottom half finishing bottom half of the table like that. I think the lowest they can do is 10th.
Yeah. You might be in that mid-table. Europe might be tough because now what? There's 5 Champions League, one Europa, and then it goes to 7, right? Actually, you might.
So it's conference.
7.
So
you might sneak in conference. Who knows?
I think we might sneak in Champions League because you could
5.
I'm saying win Europa League.
I'll see how you guys hack it out there.
I mean, you guys got to the final of Europa League last year.
Yeah, because we're fucking United.
Can we?
Spurs won it
because that was part of the plan.
Okay,
God's plan. The one that I think the one people I think people are overestimating. The one team people I think are overestimating that I don't think is going to be great this year. Man City. Their defense is looking shot.
So let's do
They
that.
lost a lot.
Let's go. Let's pick a top 5 or a top 6. Go. Give me your top 6
In order?
in order.
In order. Arsenal 1.
Don't laugh.
You're stuck
Liverpool.
after that.
Be
Liverpool.
be
No, I'm thinking.
be respectful.
Okay.
I'm actually giving you an honest.
No, no,
like
okay.
I'm actually
Be respectful.
People think I'm taking the piss. I genuinely
respectful.
think
Okay.
we have the best defense. I don't know why. It's funny that we played second, but the other teams below us shouldn't be laughing.
listen,
Liverpool, the only
we
ones
don't-
laughing,
we
should be
don't,
laughing. But
yeah.
you know how the internet works, kind of thing. I actually genuinely think we are.
Okay, so Arsenal's 1.
So Arsenal 1, 2 will be Liverpool, and then this is where I don't know. This is where I'm completely. Arsenal 1, 2 Liverpool. Chelsea 3. Chelsea 3.
So I think the top 4 are nailed on.
City 4. City 4. Yeah, firepower. Haaland.
I think we're gonna.
But
all
I
be
don't
in
know.
agreement
United.
that
United,
those
bro.
4 will be
United.
there.
Those 4 are the 4.
United.
5th. United's 5th. Okay.
Oh, which is also Champions League, which is scary. I was gonna
Most
say,
likely,
I was gonna say, I can see a world. I won't be shocked. I can see a world where Amorim does a madness and they're 4th.
Damn. Okay.
I can see a world,
Okay.
which is insane.
your defense, Miresh, your defense.
You're not in the top. The top 3 are so clear. The top 3 are clear.
Your defense, Miresh.
I'm comparing you to the top 3. Your defense compared to the top 3 is.
defense. Your
But 4. Who else is in this? So what? We're 4, right?
You're at 4.
5. Now this is where it starts. Getting
If you have United
sexy.
4, then City, they got to be 5.
So City's 5, 6, 6 Spurs.
No, get the James Madison's out for the year. Like
Kudus looks good. He was cooking
Thomas
men.
he's
Frank's
a
a good
fucking
coach.
moron.
Thomas
We all
Frank's a
know
good coach, bro.
what.
Thomas Frank's a good
I
coach.
agree that Thomas Frank's a good coach. They just finished 17th.
But so was Conte. So was
Yeah, I do think Thomas Frank is legit.
And this is where after that, this is where it could be Aston Villa, it could be Brighton, it could be Forest, it could be Fulham.
No.
That's where it now starts getting tricky.
It's
West
not
Ham
gonna
could
be-
be there, Newcastle.
West Ham
whole-
is
and-
West Ham. Respect to West Ham. They hooked us up
Yeah.
with this cool Barstool jersey.
They're not
by
a
the
top
office,
half team.
but I don't think they're a top half team. I think Harry Potter's getting fired.
He's on the sack list
How's
for
Everton?
sure.
How's Everton?
Everton added
Everton had a
Grealish.
good window.
They
Yeah.
added Grealish.
They
yeah,
added the
yeah,
big
yeah,
French
yeah.
striker too. Like they've done some work.
That's gonna be interesting to see. Where
NDI.
So yeah,
they play Jack Grealish in the middle. They might be able to. And he has a thing.
Okay, finish your list.
Shit. So wait.
We need 6.
So that mid-table area is where I get confused.
Well,
After
you need
6.
one, you need 6.
So what? Who do we have?
You have Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea,
City,
United, City.
right? 5.
Yeah. you need one
The
more.
6th one, Spurs.
I just okay. All right.
The return of the Big Six.
Yeah.
The return of the Big Six.
You have the same.
Not in that order.
Okay.
I mean, my order would be Liverpool's probably going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Hate it, but I don't see a world where they don't.
Yeah.
The only team I think that can dethrone them is Chelsea. I think Chelsea are a sneaky one to watch to sneak away with that title. I think they finish second. I think they are going to be red hot. They have the depth. They have Bowley's cooking something there, and I think it's going to come to fruition this season. I think Arsenal finished 3rd. I know you guys have been posting we finished second 3 times in a row, and then what happened that 4th time in the from 99 onwards, and then you won the league in your 4th attempt. I don't think that's this year. I think
so
that Gyökeres.
This is now what I'm listening to, because now you're actually talking about what's happening right now. Why don't you?
I don't think Gyökeres finds his footing in the way that you want.
Fair. I'm leaning. People are expecting 30. I'm leaning towards your boat.
I think that it's a lot of pressure. He's
Fair.
coming into a system where he played on a team that played very well on the counter.
Fair.
And you guys do not play on the counter.
Yeah, so
you
he's gonna have
you
to find
suffocate
space.
teams. You hold the ball. You play in possession, and I don't think he's going to get the space
in the way we play. Okay. Fair.
with the control of the ball. If you guys change your tactics and you play a little bit more on the counter to his preference, I think he could do the 30 goals a season. But I think if you play the same way, and we haven't seen Mikel Arteta change his tactics that much.
do you think Havertz? Do you think the combination of them two?
I think he's too fucking brawny now. Bro's been hitting the weight room. Look at him. He's fucking huge.
The combination of them two. Do you think that
Got the Adama build.
could be enough with Saka, of course, on?
Are you going to run a 4-4-2?
No, not
or just like
necessarily.
a rotation.
It's just them two. The combination of Havertz was so last season. Main problem was Havertz got injured.
Here's the thing. If in a world where the trio, because you're going to add Jesus back into the mix at some point. You're going to have Jesus. You're going to have Gyökeres.
Jesus will be sold in January. I think Jesus is on his way out.
If you have him and you have a trio of Gyökeres as your 1-1, Havertz 2, and then Jesus that can fit in there, maybe they can all slot away enough goals to get it together. But I think Gyökeres is going to be pummeled. They're just going to run him every game. I don't think Havertz is going to get as much time. Like, he'll come in if you guys are winning comfortably to save Gyökeres' legs.
I'm actually the other way around.
I don't think Gyökeres starts this week.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know about that, but at the end of the day, I think Havertz gets more minutes than he's on the bigger salary. Havertz gets more minutes than Gyökeres.
We'll see.
Arteta likes.
I'm a little skeptical of Gyökeres.
I think that's fair.
Fair. That I actually heard you out.
Yeah.
And you do present.
So those are your top
points.
3.
So Arsenal 3, 4. I will go City. I do think that they've had some great signings, but I haven't seen it mesh together well. Like, I think Cherky is great.
Mm-hmm.
They added
Reinders.
He's good. He scored a pretty good goal in preseason.
Holland
is still Holland. Rodri, is he ever going to play again?
What's the latest on him?
After they had said minimum at the earliest after the first international break. Okay. But I am with so City,
October. Let's just call it October. So he misses 8 games.
The City isn't the incomings. I think City's biggest problem is the loss of De Bruyne. There's one man that.
But he wasn't. We made
there was
fun
one
of
man
him.
and one guy only that could make Haaland function, and Haaland was the game winner. The one man that made Haaland function, the one man that fed Haaland, is the guy that's gone.
But we also had Foden had a rough season. Let's see if he can bounce back. It's a World Cup year. He's going to be trying to get into the squad. He's probably a shoo-in anyway. But, like, becoming the starter, he's going to have a big season. So if he can have a big season, I think that they're fine. I think Chelsea's going to have their number this season.
Haaland still had 22 and 31 last year, and De Bruyne
when he had De Bruyne, he was
that first year.
Like 40
but De Bruyne was also not
the
same De Bruyne as the season before, where Haaland broke all the records.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
So
yeah, well, they're going through changes.
Yeah, so I think City will go 4. I think Villa go 5.
Wow.
I think Villa go 5.
They just sold Jacob Ramsey too,
but
it's a lot. They didn't bring in another striker.
They might lose Leon Bailey. I've also
might lose Bailey.
I think they have already. He's gone to Saudi, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought that was a rumor. I haven't seen the confirmation. If they have,
he's now the highest paid Jamaican athlete.
If he has, then I'll flip flop it. But United and Villa 5th, 6th. I think Spurs are good too.
Yeah, the coach.
I think Spurs, United, and Villa are going to be in that 5, 6, 7, duking it out, and without that range will go to the last day. I think they'll be close on points, and then Brighton right there at 8.
And where do you have Forest? You said 13.
I could see it being in the 9, 10, 11.
Okay,
somewhere in that range. But I do think it's a regression, obviously.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Okay.
What's your top 6?
Liverpool, I'll say Arsenal 2nd, Chelsea 3rd, City 4th. I have United 5th, and then I think it's the fight. I think 5 to 10 is the fight because I think Villa and Newcastle are sliding back. I think Forest is going to be in that mix. I think you guys just aren't familiar with the names that are being brought in, other than Hutchinson, but like.
It's more so I just haven't paid attention at all to anything else but Arsenal this preseason.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people get like tunnel vision on their own team this time of year. So I love the business that they've done. I think the cohesion is really important. Like they kept 10 out of their 11 starters, and then they just added depth everywhere. So those games where it was like we're down 1 and our guys are gassed and we don't have anything off the bench to go and rescue a game. I think they just have like you can bring McAtee in off the bench. You can bring Jesus or Calamuendo or whatever. Like they're going to be able to find ways to do it. And I think Forest is going to be right there. I don't believe in Spurs to like go from 17th to 5th. I think that, or 6th. I think that's crazy. I think they'll be 9th. So I'll say we all have like the same top 5. I'll put I believe in United and like watch them at Soldier Field, like the way that they're just moving around. It seemed like they looked so nasty.
We wanted to leave it 2-0.
Yeah, and it was like that game could have been 10. And so I'll put United 5th. Fuck it, I'll say Forest 6th. And then I'll say Villa, Newcastle, Spurs in that next trio.
I can see a world where you are, apart from, that's the crazy thing, man, is that those mid-table clubs, everyone else is in a situation where they have to sell. So like Newcastle, Palace, Villa, you guys don't?
We sold Alanga, $65 million.
Just that one?
No, like they sold like other guys who like Omabal Dele, they got like 12 for. They sold Danilo for 20. So like they made
20 mil. How the fuck are you getting $20 million for a Brazilian dude that's not even has homegrown shit? We can't sell.
I don't know, dude. Marinakis.
Bro, we can't sell Trossard. We can't sell Trossard. We can't sell Lokonga. We can't sell Jesus.
I mean, Danilo's still 24 years old, so it's not like he's a finished product yet. So he sold him to Lyon.
No, we can't sell Zinchenko.
Oh no, they didn't sell him to Lyon. He went back to
I was
Brazil.
gonna say Lyon went down.
Yeah,
division, didn't they?
I think they appealed that and they stayed up.
Okay.
But they sold him to a Brazilian team.
Our problem is all those players I mentioned are 10 to 20,000 pound players, but they're all above like 60,000 pounds a week. Every single one of them.
Yeah, and I didn't even mention Douglas Luiz. Like, so that number 6 has always been a spot for Forest where it's like you need an upgrade there. Their previous club record signing was Sangare. He got hurt, then he went to AFCON. He came back with some virus his first year. Last year he got hurt in the first game. Took him like he started to come good at the end of the year, but he's got AFCON again this year.
I was about to say, it's an AFCON year this year, right?
Oh yeah, we're fucked during it.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Let's see what I have
And
to deal
Mbeumo.
with. I haven't done my math.
Mbuemo's gone during AFCON.
You're cooked.
Yeah.
Onana, Mazraoui.
Mazraoui's gone.
Yeah.
No, Diallo's
The only guy we lose.
Diallo, Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Diallo, Ivory Coast.
We lose
Shit, I haven't done my math.
I told you, United's got the finger on the pulse of Africa now.
Oh, we don't lose anyone. Yes.
Well, look at this guy.
Oh
not,
my
not rooting
days,
for
we
his
have-
home continent.
Saka.
So I think we're gonna be. I think Forest is gonna be good, and the haters have to just recognize that we are like the new Brighton, but with a higher ceiling, because we're a bigger club with a better owner. So this whole thing where it's like you know,
But they got Fat Boy Slim.
sure.
Wait, who's Fat Boy?
Is that DJ?
Oh.
He's
Actually,
part of their
I thought you were.
Yeah, he's like a big ambassador for Brighton.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dude, it's the first time ever that we ain't.
Yeah, so I think the narrative about what Forest is has to change. Everybody hates
You guys,
hates Forest.
yeah. Well, Arsenal don't have anybody going to AFCON because they let a prisoner escape.
True.
London.
True.
No comment.
No comment. Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh, you still trying to get me sued?
What?
What?
What do you say?
You still trying to get me sued?
I mean, you're not. You're just throwing false allegations left, right, and center. Yeah. I mean, I should get this law.
false allegations.
He ain't speaking facts.
No.
What he's spreading on these airwaves ain't fact. I'll tell you that for free.
Yes, he's not. He's not yet
a.
a prisoner. But,
Correct.
oh, he could be.
Now he's cleaning up.
Do we want to do the bottom of the table?
Yeah. I mean,
I have some thoughts.
So I have my one that I think.
All right. So
It's
who's
usually-
your bottom 3?
It's usually the 3 that come up, 3 go down. I don't
Correct.
think it's going to be that.
I really hope it's not that.
It's going to be Brentford this year, I think.
I
Brentford,
think
the one that stays up for me, Leeds.
Okay, so I like what Sunderland's done. I don't know if it'll come good, but they spent the second
I
most
haven't
money
followed-
ever.
I haven't followed Sunderland.
Yeah,
He
they've-
just-
so who came up? Leeds, Sunderland,
Burnley.
Burnley.
Yeah.
Yes, I think Burnley go
Burnley
back
Company.
down.
I think Burnley's 20th.
No, company's at Bayern Munich, bro.
Yeah.
Take him
You're
away
like a
from
year
there.
behind. Yeah.
I think I said that last season.
Yeah.
So
And
you
he's at Bayern Munich.
So you have 3 up, 3 down.
No, I think Leeds stay.
Okay.
I think Sunderland. I think Wolves. They lost Ait Nori. They lost Cunha. They
really only have Strand Larson.
Brentford? How is Brentford not reinforced?
No, they have is he Korean? Hwang Hee-chan.
Yeah, he
Wang.
sucks though.
I think he's an all right player. I don't think they're going to be capable of
Strand
taking
Larson.
points
I
off
like
teams.
Strand Larson. I think
He's
good.
fine.
Yeah, because sneaky candidate could be West Ham.
I think that they'll be in the bottom 5, but I think this is more like I'm hoping for it rather than I truly believe it. But I hope Sunderland and Leeds both stay up, and then I think it'll be Brentford and Wolves going down with Burnley.
I'm clipping all you guys saying West Ham's going down, and I'm sending.
I didn't say that.
Adam,
They're going to be bottom 5.
Why would you do
clip
that?
that. I'm sending it to Adam.
Why would you do that?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna go back and go back into innocent.
I hope they have a nice year.
I mean, I
They
have them in the mix.
They did extend the invite if we ever want to go to a West Ham game.
They did.
I have them in the mix. Yeah.
Yeah, and but it's like it's kind of bad luck for them. Their first game where they're not really settled, they have to go into Sunderland. Like their first game back in the Prem, Stadium of Light.
That's
First game in the Prem since 2014, I believe.
Yeah.
So like that place is going to be
great.
absolutely
Great to have it.
rocking. Yeah.
That's a sneaky rivalry. I don't know if people know about how many people know much about it, but a sneaky, massive rivalry. Sunderland, Newcastle.
Yeah, that'll
That is
be
a massive rivalry right there.
It's one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'd put it. I think Premier League wise for me, it might be number 2 behind the.
where are we
Merseyside.
thinking Arsenal for Champions League?
That's why I don't know, man. I gotta see the group stages.
There are no group stages.
Oh yeah, the format, the fucking
Did last year not happen?
Format. they made adjustments to that too, right? I think now.
No, it's the same as last year.
So I think they fixed the whole raffling. You know how the top 8 you could still get raffled and not have the home second leg. They're fixing that. If
Okay.
you're in the top 8, you're guaranteed the
second
home second leg.
Okay.
Where are we gonna land, bro? Hopefully, honestly,
Because that's
we're
their thing.
built more. We're built more. I think we're built more. We're more suited for. I think we get found out more in the Premier League than we get found out in the Champions League. We're more suited. That people are not gonna like this. They're gonna say this, but. The PSG game, it's like I lose sleep over that till this day. We just had Donnarumma over the 2 legs, had the fucking game of his life.
He did.
Game of his life.
It was
2 legs.
great.
It could have been so much different. So that gives me hope that we're built more. Saka gets more freedom in the Champions League, and another run. I'm looking at minimum semis again.
Okay.
If we can, that'll be great. With Gyökeres.
Again, you're going to have Liverpool in the mix. I think they're going to be solid. I think Real Madrid had a year off. I think
Yeah.
they'll
But
be
we
in the
don't.
mix.
We won't play Liverpool until the semi.
I know. I'm just saying. I think that they're going to be
Okay.
candidates. I think Chelsea everyone will overlook Chelsea, and I think that they can. They've done this.
Yeah.
This is a thing that Chelsea does,
PSG.
especially when you overlook them. I think PSG. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. They'll
losing their
get
best
into
player.
form. They
They're
have
losing
the
their best player.
easiest way to get into form because they play in the Farmers League.
They're also losing their best player, Donnarumma.
Yes, and that new keeper was having
Yeah.
a tough one against Spurs.
Bro, that was
Scary
I was
hours.
already running my mouth, and Nicky Smokes decides, "Oh, let me take something private and let the whole world know."
Yeah. He's good.
Pitch Picks group chat is meant to be a safe space. I say some racist shit in there. Now I can't even text. Now I can't even text my friends freely because I'm scared I'll get clipped up.
Oh man! All right, well that's a good first episode.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. We'll
I'm
be
so
back.
glad the
Feels
league's
good.
back. I'm ready for Sunday when we record. And I'm ready to fucking stomp on the haters here
I'll
again.
be here. I think I might watch it here. I got a noise complaint last season, so I think I might watch the game on
I
Sunday.
think the office is like shut down for construction. But
Fuck. You're right.
Yeah.
They just sent the email. I might go to. Fuck, I don't want to go to the fan club. We'll see.
all right.
All right.
That's it. That's the first episode. See you Monday.